Hi everyone, good morning. People ask me if I dance to the music that I post every morning, and yes, I do. This is the one that I posted this morning, and I had it on repeat all morning. It's been awesome. So I've just been kind of wiggling around here while I've been waiting to talk to you all. It's been lots of fun. So now I'm kind of in a giggly mood, which is awesome. So we have some cool stuff going on, and I get so excited at this time of year because the energy is just so powerful, and it's really possible to make really big changes if you're aware of what's going on and how to work with it. Um, Let me back up a little bit. The most powerful times of the year to be aware of, number one is your birthday. So the 2 weeks before the day of your birthday, the 2 weeks after the day of your birthday, that's the most powerful time of the year for you. Each person's going to have a different time, obviously. So keep aware or be aware of that window because that's your power time of the year. Second most powerful time of the year is right now. This is people don't talk about this, and people who work with energy, they try to keep it to themselves because they don't want to share their secrets. And I'm of the thinking that let's empower as much people as we can so that we can all live better lives and help each other in better ways to go forward. So this is kind of a secret of energy that I'm sharing with you all. And I spoke a little bit about it last week. The 10 days before October 31st, the 10 days after October 31st, leading up to November 11th, which is 11/11, is the most powerful time window of the year. And I was saying to my husband yesterday, I love this time of the year. It's my favorite. And he said, I thought fall is your favorite time of the year. And it is. But to me, this is part of fall. This is like the grand finale of fall. And my birthday's in September. So, and I love the fall. It's like, I love it. Like, if we could just have September, October, and November all year long, I would be the happiest person on the planet. So I wait for it all year long, like a kid waiting for Christmas. And the energies are just so powerful and so supportive, and the universe is just waiting to help push you forward if you're prepared for it. So at this time, even if you're just becoming aware of it now, you haven't missed anything. There's still lots of things that you can do. The 10 days started, around the 21st ish energy, moving up to Halloween on the 31st. The power point in between this time frame is the evening of October 31st, obviously Halloween. So it does mark a clear ending of the year. It's the end. October was the 10th, or is, we're still in October. October is the 10th month, and November moves on to more of a one energy, 11/11 energy. It's the 11th month, right? It's a do-over. It's starting over. Even in numerology, we work that way. So think of this window when coming up this weekend on Saturday, on the 31st, whenever all the kids are trick-or-treating and having a good time. Hopefully they're having a good time being outside doing some things. I think most people can do Halloween where they are. I know I'm putting jack-o'-lanterns out and some candy for the kids. Hi, Desi, I see you there. Thanks for stopping by this morning. So this power time is for preparing for new things for you in the coming year. Now, you may not know what lies ahead in the year for you, and that's okay. But right now, I find that the universe has already given people signs. They know what's going on by what's happening in their lives. For example, I have a few clients that have had major endings happen to them in the last 10 days. Loss of job, relationship issues or breakdown, health issues, major endings. That's like a forced quit. Hi, Julie. Hi, Allie. Good to see you guys here. So think of it, like on the computer when your program's not working and you have to do a force quit to shut it down. That's what the universe does. When your stuff is not working, hi, Kim. When your stuff is not working in your life to support who you are and the purpose that you came here to live, then the universe does a force quit and it shuts it down. And in this window time frame is one of the main times that it will do this shutdown, because it's such a powerful time to let go of something. It allows new things to come in much faster. It sets you back up on track a lot faster. The energies are moving forward. They're pushing you into a forward motion. Now, I do have opposite stories from clients where some people are just over the moon happy about new things that have happened in their lives, new changes, like moving into a house that they love, um, uh, starting a new job, deciding to work from home and not having to go back into the office again. Hi, RL. Good to see you. Hi, Heather. And so people are experiencing all over the gamut type things, but what it usually is related to is, what is your soul purpose? What is your purpose on the planet? Some people are aware of this. Some people are not. And don't stress out if you're in a place where you're not aware of it yet. The universe knows. So it's setting things up for you. It always has your back. So even if you're going through a bit of a struggle or some obstacles right now, see if you can take a step back and take a bigger picture view of it and try to understand what the universe is trying to tell you, how to go forward. Yes, Julie, I see your message. So many people are going through like a forced quit situation right now, where the universe has kind of unplugged them from something major in their life. So I just want you to know you're not alone. Thanks for sharing that. Good morning, Bev, and hi, Samantha. Hi. Yeah, lots of people are going through that right now, but please don't see it as a bad thing, because it's actually such a good thing. So remember, I'm so excited. I'm so excited to share this with you guys, because this is major stuff. Every year I prepare for this time of year because it's so powerful, and you can use it to your advantage to make huge, awesome, positive changes. We are moving into the age of Aquarius. We are so lucky to be alive at this time. So I'm sure you all know already. I've talked about it a few times. It's in books. People are whispering about it all the time behind the scenes about age of Aquarius. It's coming in. The planetary alignment is December 21st of this year. So more than ever, if you're not on purpose yet, the universe is going to set you up to be on purpose. And before you were born, the contract that you signed to come here to help humanity with your gifts, whatever they may be, if you're not fulfilling that contract, the universe is going to shut everything down, pick you up, and realign you in the place you're supposed to be. So people that are going through difficult situations right now, it might seem like super intense, but please know it's really for a higher good behind the scenes, and your life is going to turn into a very positive direction very soon. So talk to the angels, ask for help from your spirit helpers and your guides. They're there. They're 110% supporting you. For people who maybe know that they're on purpose and they know what they want to do, and they're really working towards doing those things in a positive way and seeing support from the universe, high five to you for being there already. It's a hard journey to get there. And keep moving forward in the ways that you can, the ways that the universe is showing you signs to move forward. Hi, Allie and Carrie. Hi, Clau. I see you all there. This is awesome. So what happens after October 31st? This is interesting too. I'm trying to get all the information into you of the things that I do myself that are really powerful. So you might notice this weekend I'm not teaching any courses. And I did that on purpose, because for me, this is a week to step back and plan. And I need silence. I need a bit of quiet and solitude to be able to organize my energy. And although I did set a plan for this time into motion already about 3 weeks ago, I'm doing that plan right now over this 21-day window, moving up to November 11th. And so for this period of this week, I'm working like a dog, trying to get as much done as possible towards planting new seeds, right? It's a time of endings or times of new beginnings, planting new seeds, setting goals. You could even do a vision board, would be awesome. I wanted to show you my vision board. Here's my vision board. Yay! This one's a little bit old. I think it's from a year ago. So I'm going to do a new vision board. I always do one in November. And I know we're used to thinking that January is the time for new beginnings. And it is a time of new beginnings. But the most powerful time of new beginnings is now. If you have some time to do a vision board or even write down a list of goals that you really want to focus on for the next while, it's going to be so powerful. Plus, this year is like nuts for energy. We have a full moon on Saturday. We have a full moon on Saturday. And so remember this, full moons are for being grateful. It's for holding your heart, looking up to the universe and saying what you're grateful for, giving thanks for all of your many blessings. Full moons always have 3 full moon days. So you'll have to check your calendar always just to be sure which 3 days exactly this fits on. But if when they're saying October 31st is the full moon, that's usually the middle day of the full moon. So you'll get a full moon the day before on the 30th, a full moon on the 31st, a full moon on November 1st before it starts waning, right? Or getting smaller towards a new moon. And so you've got 3 power days to work on your vision board, on a to-do list, on setting goals, on whatever you want to do for those 3 most powerful days of the month, every month. But at this time, especially because it's so powerful and such a window of opportunity, take some time. Really take some time. You're just going to notice the most major difference in the year ahead if you just do a little bit of work during this time. It's like planting the most magical seed, Jack and the Beanstalk kind of stuff. The teeniest, tiniest seed. And we're going to plant it, even though it's so potent and powerful, it's going to come up like a giant beanstalk starting next spring. Now, energetically, windows, a lot of you might know this from Feng Shui when I talk about Feng Shui. Energetic windows, as far as thinking or feeling, setting goals about what you want, and then having them manifest into this world, is usually a 4 to 6 month window. So when you're setting goals at this time, we're usually looking for them to be manifested around 4 to 6 months from now. So we've got November, December, January, February, March, April, around that time, right? March, April, May is the window I would look for. There are ways to tell when it's coming sooner or not. And some people are better at manifesting than others. If you're really clear with your goals and goal setting and really focused on making them happen, I've seen people jump through hoops and get that done like within a month or less, depending on what you're working on and how focused you are, how important it is to you. So after the 31st, I'll give another talk next Wednesday to explain how we're going to move into the 11/11 energy. And I'm going to teach a class on November 7th about numerology to explain 11/11, to explain 111, the number patterns, double numbers, triple numbers. It is really important to learn how to read that energy. So if you're interested in that class, November 7th, I think, is a Saturday morning, and that class will be from 9:30 till 11:30. So that we're a little bit a ways away from that right now. It's more important to focus on your 3 days around the full moon this weekend to get some really cool stuff happening. The next most powerful time this year is a bit unusual. We don't always have this, but because we're switching into Age of Aquarius, it's actually going to be December 21st. It's going to be during the winter solstice. And again, energy works in 3s, 6s, 9s, energy cycles in this type of, I don't know how to explain it, yearly energy. Is different cycles of energy run in different numbers, but this yearly energy runs in 3, 6, 9 patterns. So when we go to the solstice on December 21st, then we've got a 3-day window there as well. And it's going to be the 20th, the 21st, and the 22nd. And because it being the solstice, it's not because it's got a special moon event or anything, but it does have a special planetary alignment. all of the planets are going to be aligned within that 3-day period. I have read some information saying that it's going to be the 21st to the 24th. Some say the 20th to the 23rd. So I'll see if I can buckle down and get a better window on that for talking to you before that time to know better how to work through it. But it is one of the most powerful times that we're going to see in our entire lifetime, because we're shifting out of Age of Pisces, you guys. It's over. It's over. Age of Pisces is over. We're never going to see it ever again. And we're such lucky souls to have been able to see it ourselves. So anyone born after December 21st is only going to know Age of Aquarius from now on. And Age of Aquarius is peace and love and harmony. It's so incredibly beautiful. We're moving into some fascinating, amazing energy. I know right now the world kind of looks yucky with what's going on, but remember, major ending energy, like the forced quit kind of energy some of you are experiencing right now, is also happening in the world right now. So the universe is hitting a forced quit on everything because the Age of Pisces is over. It's getting unplugged from the system, and they're going to put it in the back room and try and reboot it again in whatever next time it comes around, how many thousands of years after the cycles go through. It's old stuff. We don't need that energy anymore. What they're going to plug in, those helpers of ours in the universe, is this new Age of Aquarius energy. It's already been coming in for a few years now, so you all feel it a little bit more every day. You can feel, I'm sure you can feel your heart opening, feel more loving energy in and around you. Friends and family might be changing and shifting a little bit. The dynamics in relationships will be changing according to your vibration. So most of you, I mean, we're so lucky to have this group and be able to share all this information with each other, because we all think alike and everyone's trying to raise their vibration and get yourselves, improve yourselves and get yourselves to a higher place energetically. And that's going to shift a lot of patterns around you in a positive way. I try not to see things in life that are happening as bad. They're just learning experiences. Sometimes it's really good and we see it as awesome and we get really excited and we celebrate, and that's okay. But sometimes endings are to be celebrated as well. If we didn't have endings, we wouldn't start new beginnings, and we wouldn't have this time of the year to give us all this wonderful, wonderful stuff. So just as a recap, we've got this 10-day window. Well, no, we've got a little bit more now. So we're moving up. We had the 10-day window moving up to Halloween, right? October 21st was when this energy doorway started, and this powerful energy cycle time of endings moving into Halloween, which is Saturday on October 31st. So we've got that energetic window there, which is going to be Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Then moving out of it, it's just as powerful, moving from November 1st to 11/11 till November 11th. And during that whole time, just focus on you as much as possible. I like to be quiet at this time because I like to hear the energies of spirits and my guides and my helpers trying to give me messages on how to go forward and the best way possible to try to align with what I'm supposed to do, because it helps me to set my goals. I had a funny thing happen last night, because too, at this time of the year, you might have seen the post I put about the contest this year or this month for October was if you've seen a ghost. And if you haven't seen it, what I'm doing is giving away a free reading for people who post their ghost stories, or if anyone's seen a ghost, just to tell us what happened. And everyone's got amazing stories. Last night, I had this weird thing happen. So my niece stayed over last weekend and she has trouble sleeping at night. She's 7 years old and she has this little sound machine. And it's so you can turn on the sounds of a rainforest or the ocean waves, that kind of thing. Hi, Sammy. Good to see you. Hi, Lotus. And it works for her. And it's really supposed to be a soothing thing. So I'm just giggling because I don't find it soothing at all, and it drives me a little bit crazy. So when she had it on when she was here, I was kind of like sleeping with one finger on my ear because I need silence. I want to hear what's happening in space and in energy around me. I don't want to have sound. But I've been a kid. I was there. I used to have a sound machine too. So anyway, she forgot it when she went back home. So I found it a couple of days ago and put it on the counter. I turned everything off. It was not on. And last night at 11 o'clock, before I was going to bed, it turned on by itself and started making rainforest sounds. And so I know a lot of you that were in the group last weekend, we did a group about I see dead people, ghosts, and the world of in between. We did a class on that, and I was explaining how to cross souls over. So that is a sign from a soul who's asking to be crossed over because they speak through energetic doorways like doorbells or TVs, phones, a sound machine, a radio, that kind of thing. So it's coming to mind that at this time of year, it's such a powerful time of year. Yeah, Lindsay, I know, right? It's so awesome. So at this time of year, because it's such a powerful doorway and the space between our world and the spirit world is so thin, so many souls are going to be asking to be crossed over at this time. So I wanted to make mention too, if you're having this happen, hi Lynn, hi Clau, and hi Jessica. If you're having this happen, you can message me if you need help, but telling souls to go to the light, I mean, all of you are light workers, so they're going to find the people who have the most light to ask the help to cross them over. And souls want to get moved out of the spaces around the earth right now before the plug gets pulled on Age of Pisces. So they are on a time frame and they know it. And there's definitely an urgency. Oh yeah, Lindsay, who do I feel needs to be crossed over? Okay, thanks for asking that question. I have a painting in the house that has some funky energy in it, and I know there's a spirit attached to the energy in the painting. And I asked it if it wanted to get crossed over. I tried to cross it over about 2 months ago. It didn't go. And then I said, give me a sign. If you need to go, just come back to me and give me a sign. And I'm sure that's what it's related to. So I'll go back and talk to the spirit tonight and see if it's ready to go. I think more than likely it's the sign saying that he wants to get out. Definitely a male energy stuck in the painting. But yeah, the souls are feeling urgency. They want to get out. They don't want to be trapped here while all this energetic change is going on, because in some cases it can trap them further, right? And so if this is happening to you, and it may well be at this time, because that's what this time of year is all about. Halloween is when the veils between the worlds are the thinnest, and because the energies are so thin, the spirits and the souls will try to come over and ask for help to get crossed over to home. Interestingly enough, if you go back in the myths behind what Halloween is really all about, and this is really important to understand because our world is all made up of energy and spirits, right? I'm a spirit, you're a spirit, we're just in a physical form. Um, Hi, Samantha. We might not personally know these souls, but we would have made a soul contract with this soul before we were born to help them should they become stuck. So that's why they look for us, right? They know that we're the ones that have the knowledge to help them to go back home. That's a really good question. Um, oh, I lost my train of thought. I lost my train of thought. Oh, Halloween, of course. Um, what is Halloween really all about? So, going back to the mythology or the myths behind Halloween, people used to put out jack-o'-lanterns and they used to put out candy to appease the spirits of the dead or the lost souls looking to find people to take advantage of, or bodies to jump into during this time, the 24-hour period of October 31st. And so to scare them away, they would carve A squash. A pumpkin is a squash. In feng shui, we use squashes to trap lost souls. And that's a whole nother talk leading in a different direction. But gourds are actually used in feng shui to trap lost souls. Pumpkins are gourds, just in a different form. And we would put a scary face in the gourd, light it up, right? Light always scares away negative energy. Light is for protection. Scary face is for protection, to scare away the soul. And souls are very sensitive. They will get scared of stuff like that. They're very sensitive. Also, souls and spirits really like candy. So it's thought that if you give them sweets, it will fill them up and it will make them forget why they were at your front door, and they'll move along to the next place. Kind of interesting, right? It's all based on real stuff. In feng shui, we use all those same things. Often, if I'm going into homes where there's lots of spirits that are attached to things, I'll use sweets to draw them out. It really is fascinating. Okay, Joe Mack. There's a feeling, so you'll know if they've crossed over. There's a special way to cross souls over. You'll know because you'll actually see them go, and you will feel them detach from this plane. There's a feeling behind it as well. A ghost appeared in front of you in the middle of the night, and it scared you, of course. And in return, I scared her, of course. Yeah, it happens. Yeah. And people will come to visit you at night. But send them away with love and light, or you can call in the angels, or there is a specific way to cross souls over that I can teach you if you're interested. We went through that last weekend in last weekend's course in I See Dead People, Ghosts and the World of In Between. It was actually quite fun. It's one of my favorite courses. Spirits are awesome. They're just people like us. They're just stuck in a place that they don't want to be. They're stuck in a different dimension. Often they don't even know how they got there. Sometimes they're aware of how they got there, but they just can't find their way out because it's like a maze. Yes, Hi Lotus, they can visit us in dreams, most definitely. And because it's one of the easiest ways they can contact people, dreams is the number one way. Hi Lynn, yeah, it was a great class. It was lots of fun. Clow, your question is why loved ones come back and scare us. Yeah, they don't mean to scare you. I know our loved ones try to be so sensitive and so gentle when they're approaching us, and they really don't mean to scare you. And honestly, even ghosts try not to scare us. The good ones. Bad ones try to do it on purpose, obviously. They have a different reason for that because they're trying to steal your energy. But even good ghosts that are trying to go home, like in the story I told you about the machine turning on all by itself last night to make the forest sounds, it's trying not to scare me. It's telling me this soul, this male soul that I know is attached to my painting, is saying it's time. He's ready to go, and he's trying not to scare me because he knows I won't help him if I'm terrified. But I've done this a lot of times because I've had a crazy life. I've lived in a lot of haunted houses, and in doing feng shui, I've helped remove souls from a lot of homes and things like that. So it must be time because isn't that interesting? 30 minutes have gone by already. My buzzer's going. So Lotus, does that apply with evil ones too? Okay, that's a little bit of a different approach. The evil ones have a totally different a way that they approach us, and we have a totally different way of dealing with them. But I'm just talking about the good ones this morning. And my alarm keeps going off. I've been talking already for a bit too long, so it's probably time for me to go. And I'll talk to you all again next Wednesday. And keep in mind the powerful times of the year. I'll replay this so you can watch all of it again if you need to, but work with the energies. Set up your goals. Do a vision board. Make a to-do list or write down your most important goals that you want to work on for the year and start acting on them. Use this weekend as a powerful time, Friday, Saturday, Sunday of the full moon, to embrace who you are and to really support what you want to do in life and use it as a tool to spring you forward in the most positive way possible. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Love you guys. And I'll see you again. Actually, I'll see you again on Friday night. We're doing Angel Messages. Angel Messages every Friday night at 6:30 p.m. Mountain Time. And I'll pull a card for anybody on the chat. Okay, have a great day, guys. Love you. Bye.